Who wants to live a long and healthy life? Woo! Everyone does, right? That's why we're going to give you 3 simple ways to prevent an early death starting today. Tip number 1, when they ask you if you want fries with that, say no. Say bye to the fries, say hello to a potentially longer and healthier life. The risk here, though, may surprise you. It's acrylamide. So acrylamide is a chemical produced when starchy foods such as potatoes are fried at high temperatures. The chemical has been shown to cause cancer in lab animals and is considered in sufficient quantities to be toxic to humans. Acrylamide is also found in things like cigarette smoke, and a 2005 study found levels of acrylamide in some potato chip brands exceeded levels allowed by the World Health Organization in a glass of water by 100 to 1,500 times. Acrylamide can be found in high quantities in French fries. Average American, get this, consumes 29 pounds of French fries every year. Moderation. You don't have to completely give them up. And the other cool thing is, look, potatoes can be really good for you. If you want to reduce the acrylamide, boiling or steaming starchy foods. And what's cool is there are actually all these new techniques where, I don't know if anyone's ever tried this, but you can cut up the fries, sweet potatoes, regular potatoes. If you bake them in the oven and you put seasons, I'm telling you, it tastes very similar.
Good. Yes.
So give that a whirl. Tip number 2.
Tip number 2, a recent Harvard study showed that just briskly walking 1 night a week cuts early death by 70% in older women. So all you have to do is a little...
1 night a week, anybody can do that. You look like Tootsie up there. I mean...
I love it.
That is awesome. You know, you think you got to go to the gym every day. This study shows just 1 good brisk walk.
Yeah, so well, ideally you'd actually break a sweat and exercise 4 to 5 times a week for 30 minutes to drop breast cancer risk by a shocking 40%. But that's a different stat.
You know, when you walk, if you think about all the wonderful things you're doing, you're getting a little bit of cardio exercise, you're maintaining your balance. When you walk, walk with purpose too, because over time, and if you've never watched yourself walk in the mirror or have someone videotape your gait, become aware of your body in space, because one of the most debilitating things is over time...
Yeah, turn it into a yoga class. Be aware.
Be aware of your posture, be aware of your breathing, because what happens over time is even the ability to get in and out of our chairs becomes more difficult. When you walk, you're maintaining your strength, bone density, so many wonderful things.
I do this with my wife, and it's a great mental health break. Don't bring your phones when you go for your brisk.
Yes.
Do some basic conversation. Yes.
And if you want, Drew, tip number 3, you can bring along a cup of
coffee. That's tip number 3. Recent studies show that drinking coffee on a regular basis may help decrease chances of heart failure, stroke, coronary artery disease. Those are 3.
Cheers to that.
3 biggies. Now, the study went on to say that for every cup of coffee per day, you reduce the incidence of these conditions by 8%. Now, this helps support older studies that we know that coffee had anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. So overall, it may be good for your health. But everybody's a little bit different when it comes to coffee and caffeine. Listen to your body. Some people just don't want to drink coffee because it doesn't agree with them. If you're aware of your heart pounding, if your hands get a little bit shaky, then you probably are consuming too much coffee.
Coffee, if you're drinking it after 3 p.m., that can be in your system for 6, 7, 8 hours. So insomnia also. But boy, good stuff. And you love it. Go ahead and say it. Tip number 4, throw it out there.
Green tea.
Yeah.
I've never met anyone in my life who loves green tea more than this woman. You guzzle it.
She sweats green tea.
She does.
It's true, though. The polyphenols in green tea are so life-affirming. What is the drink most drunk by centenarians, people over 100 years old?
Red wine.
You know what? That may be true, too.
Okay, green tea, coffee. Look, these things can be good for our health, and we can also enjoy them. Notice what we don't have in here. Lots of sugar.
This is not a latte,
just straight up
cappuccino,
and no
Docs, to a long, happy, healthy life. Cheers.
Good tips to the tips.